Hello, 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 everybody. What's up? What's good? It's Carmen coming at you live. Surprise, surprise on a Wednesday. Yes, it is Winning Wednesday, and I wanted to give you some health tips today for Winning Wednesday. I know everybody has kind of bogged down by the COVID. I know it's not a word we like to talk about, but we got to talk about it so that you guys can stay healthy. Thank you for the love. I can't see who showed me the love, but I appreciate you. If you would, please give StreamYard permission to post your comments. That way I can comment back to you. Hey, Betty, what is up? What is good with you in Grenada? We are a little chilly today in sunny Florida and windy. So that's probably why it's chilly because the barometer said it's 77, but it feels like 67. So we're having all that fun. And like I said, I wanted to give you some tips for coping with COVID fatigue. One, I'm also talking to myself. I admit I have some COVID fatigue. Anybody else want to raise their hand that they have COVID fatigue? You can send me an emoticon or you can say, yes, that's me in the comments to let me know. Let me know where you're watching from too as you're coming on. Say uh, that you're catching me live. If you're catching me live, you should see the red square at the top that says live. If you don't, you're catching me on the replay. I miss you. Comment, I miss you in the comments, and I will send you all my love and good positivity on the back end. I, of course, love it more when you are here with me. If you know somebody who could use this message, please tag them in the video or share me out. So the top 6 tips for beating COVID fatigue. The first one is exercise to cope. Now, I'm not saying you got to go out and run a marathon or a half marathon every day. I'm saying that you need to move something. So we need to get back to at least 30 minutes, do some walking, do some jogging in place, do some resistance training if that's more your thing. There's chair yoga out there, there's yoga DVDs, there's Tai Chi, there is step exercises, step hip hop, step everybody that you can do. There's a lot of options online if you're still not able to get into your gym, but it is actually moving your body that helps release endorphins that make you feel better to relieve your stress and boost your sense of feeling good. So exercise channels that adrenaline that you build up when you're stressed out and frustrated and pressing the stress button. But you know, we can't run away from the COVID. So it does us no good. We got to get rid of that adrenaline. We got to get rid of those cortisols in your body. Tip number 2, talk about your frustration. So talk about a professional, talk about it with a professional like myself, talk about it with your family, a close friend. Just voice your anxieties and frustrations about it. From time to time, I have some nervousness about being out in public and about it being too crowded. I'm always wearing my mask. I'm always talking to my clients about, what we can do to lower our risk, and that lowers your anxiety and frustration because I'm the only one I can control. You are the only one you can control. So talk about your frustration, figure out how you can lower your anxiety, lower your exposure, lower your risk. Ignoring the feelings, guys, is a surefire way of building up toxins, of telling your body that you don't care about it, of making sure that um, germs and things can take over, because when you're chronically stressed out at a high level, you're chronically anxious or depressed, I'm going to tell y'all, your immune system is not going to be up I'm sorry, your immune system is not going to work at optimal capacity because your immune system is shut down when you go into fight or flight mode, which is what you do when you are stressing out, when you are anxious and nervous and not taking care of yourself. So if you want to give yourself a higher risk by shutting down your immune system, not talking about it, not exercising is one way to do it. Tip number three. Tip number three is practice mindfulness and gratitude. So, gratitude might look like, what are some good things that have come out of COVID? I love the fact that I have slowed down enough to actually be able to appreciate my friends and my family, fostering more connectedness since COVID through Zoom, through apps like House Party, sharing a birthday party with someone you care about, um, in across the country. So we don't all have to be in the same place. We have been very spread out in the last 10, 20 years. So the ability to have applications like Messenger, like Zoom, like House Party, like WhatsApp to help us draw closer together is gold, y'all. So those are some of my gratitude things. Another gratitude thing is I get to spend quality time with my fur kid, even though she's not always the best coworker, demanding to go out sometimes when she just wants to play and have fun. But it's quality time with people like that. Being able to work from home, work from practically anywhere that has a connection, that is a blessing. That would be part of my gratitude. The mindfulness, being able to get out in the sunlight more often because I can take breaks between clients from my desk and enjoy the sunlight. In fact, I've gotten quite a lot of it this past few months. So take the time to do some mindfulness, being in the now, in the here and now, and appreciating the here and now. Tip number four, be compassionate with yourself. We often want to be perfect. You want to do it exactly. You ride yourself harder, and some people go into overdrive when we have stressful times like this. So don't wallow in your mistakes or missed chances. Nobody knew this was going to happen. Nobody could foresee that it would still be happening from March to November, almost December. Nobody knew that. We are all in this together. Remember that. We're all in this together, doing the best we can. And you do the best you can to take care of your family and take care of yourself. So be a little nicer to yourself, a little more nurturing to yourself. Um, don't look for other ways to beat yourself up. Tip number five, find things to look forward to. I know that a lot of people are struggling with the holidays and the suggestion that we not meet in large crowds, not meet for those family holidays. This was, well, not was, is one of my favorite holidays because of the family time, and the togetherness and being able to cook together because we live in different places. I'm going to miss that. But thank God I get to still have my family, my parents, my sister close by through Zoom, through the phone, through cell phones. 20 years ago, even cell phones were expensive and I couldn't call them that often. So thank God that, we have these unlimited plans that allow us to call our family who are states away from us. Thank goodness that we have numerous ways to connect if we're not physically connected. I know that people look to this as a time for renewal, a time for harvesting, up all the good things that have happened just this far. It can still be that. But now the challenge is to find different ways of keeping those traditions. So that would be better for you and for your family. Find better traditions that will work for you. Um, find better traditions that keep the older people in your family safe. Find better traditions that keep the medically compromised in your family safe. We can do this together. If you don't know a specific way to do something, talk to your neighbor, talk to somebody in your church. I'm still able to attend church online. Thank goodness for that as well, to feel tapped in, connected spiritually. So find things to look forward to, whether it is a program on TV that you guys are going to watch together, instead of watching the family holiday movie in person, what if we all watched it on Zoom? Um, Looking forward to Christmas when things might be a little bit better. And again, we could move about a little bit more freely, or January, or something, that is good to look forward to, that brings you joy, that gives you excitement that this is coming. Whether it's this is coming next month or next week, if you need a weekly, this is something good coming to keep you going through this week, do that too. Weekly, monthly, daily, whatever it takes, y'all. Whatever it takes to keep you looking forward to and help you get through the day, get through the week, get through the month, get through the months, all of the things. And tip number 6 is to let yourself laugh. Laughter is good medicine, just like mindfulness and meditation and prayer are good medicine. There are no bad side effects to laughter, except maybe your jaws might get sore or your tummy might get sore from all the heeing. But it again releases some happy endorphins, some happy neurotransmitters that light your brain up and can change your mood and reverse the stress effect. So when you laugh, you actually induce some physical changes in your body and even set yourself up over the long term to be healthier. If nothing else, put on your favorite comedy or read through the comics in the newspaper or watch cat memes or other animals doing goofy things, or somebody suggested there was a YouTube channel or a TV extended channel where people do bloopers and practical jokes, or they try certain things and totally screw up. You know the ones I'm talking about, where you can definitely get a laugh out of it. I want you to tune into that to help you to shift your mood. Because again, being chronically, severely, even moderately to severe stress, depressed, and anxious lowers your immune threshold. It hampers your body's ability to fight off bad stuff, and we need all we can get. And the exercise part is part and parcel of being the healthiest you, because overweight people are at risk. So let's lower that risk. I know you didn't get overweight in one day. You're not going to lose the weight in one day, but you need to make sure that you're eating healthy, that you're moving. If you need some help getting on track because you gained those COVID pounds, and I have been talking to people who have gained 20, 30 COVID pounds. Last couple of weeks, I gained about 5 to 7. Thank God that I do this fast monthly for 2.5 days, and I have my little goddess fuel that I take twice a day, and I move at least 3 times a week without counting the walking that I do every day with Diva Dog. So all of those things help me to stay healthy. And actually, I had my best fast results to date because I applied myself in spite of not eating well the weekend going into this fast. But if you do the things and you are consistent, you can get your weight into a more reasonable range. You can get your body healthier, so your whole circulatory system and immune system is working better. It's up to you. But if you need some help, you see it scrolling across the screen. You can drop 15-day quick start or quick start 15-day or December 15-day in the comments. We have ladies doing it right now. 5 of us have done the fast this month that ended today. And between the 5 of us, we've lost about 20, 22 pounds, y'all, between the 5 of us. So can you imagine if you are fasting monthly with all of us and doing the things, because we are actually in the midst, we just restarted another 15-day cycle for November. And, we're doing our Goddess Fuel twice a day. How much better you will feel, how much less fat you're going to be carrying, how much less bloat you're going to be carrying, how much more positive you may be, because we do mindset, we do motion, we do all the eating tips and tricks and trying to get you back. If you want to do strict keto, we help you with the keto. If you'd like to do low carb, we help you with the low carb, but that will be starting in December again. So you want to get on the list for the December by dropping December 15 or quick start 15 day in the comments. If these tips were helpful for you guys, please give me some hearts in the comments or some flying hearts. If you are on YouTube and you enjoyed these tips, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with the ones you love so that we can all be healthy together. If you're on Facebook, please share it to the ones that you love that need this message and need some help coping with COVID. Thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, if you're on Facebook, to tap my face and press the three dots in the upper right-hand corner and tell Facebook you want to see me first in your news feed. So that's all I have. If you share me out, share it in the comments. I would appreciate that. And again, tag somebody else in this video or share it to their profile or share it to their messenger, whatever. Just make sure the word gets out so we can all be better health together. I love y'all. Be well, and I will see you tomorrow.